As we stumble forward into the 2016 presidential swampland, we have an awful lot of Republican potential candidates who are popping up saying, I would like the job. Of course, you've got the elite trying to coronate Jeb Bush. Please, 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 God, not Jeb Bush. It grieves me to say that. But anyway, I digress. Ben Carson, he is making headlines. There's a lot of people who love him. He's very articulate. He speaks courageously about the welfare state, about how it is not compassionate to take these people, pat them on the head, say, there, we'll take care of you the rest of your life. He has spoken clearly about babies. He has spoken fairly forcefully about marriage being between a man and a woman. I did see him recently, I think it was either on CNN or on MSNBC, waffle a little bit when he was under fire from the interviewer regarding some statements he made in the past regarding the abnormality of homosexual behavior. I want to make a couple of statements and really to help you. One of the reasons that we do this show is to help you to have the courage to say the truth publicly without equivocation. You can say the truth mercifully. You can say the truth like the weeping prophet Jeremiah. But you say the truth. In other words, the murder of an unborn baby, the killing of a baby inside of his or her mother's womb is an abomination. It is murder. It is the shedding of innocent blood. It is a crime that cries to God for vengeance. The number one crime. But it's also having the courage to say that same-gender marriage is evil. That this very behavior that constitutes what would be same-gender matrimony, that this behavior is a sin, a mortal sin, to use Catholic theology. It is an abomination, to use biblical language. And to have the courage to say those things publicly. So that's number one, for you to be able to say it. And number two, for you to be able to assess candidates, public figures, media personalities, radio talk show hosts, through this grid of truth and courage, to see if they'll say the truth, or if they're equivocating, or they're trying to be politically correct, or they're toning it down. One of the reasons that I loved Ronald Reagan is he didn't tone it down. He said what he believed, and he fought for what he believed. And that's who we want as our next candidate. Not a party leader or a squish like Bob Dole or McCain or Romney or Bush, the Jeb. I have been a leader in the pro-life movement for 30 years, and sadly we have not prevailed in our goal to make it a criminal act to kill an unborn baby. There's reasons why we have failed. I wrote this book, A Humble Plea, to Catholic bishops, to evangelical clergy, and to lay people, explaining where we went wrong and what we have to do to prevail. We've made this available as a PDF online for free. I encourage you to go and download your own copy. Why does a nice guy like me keep getting thrown in jail? I have been arrested almost 50 times and spent over a year of my life locked up in various prison facilities. And I wrote a book, many books. In fact, one of them is called, Why Does a Nice Guy Like Me Keep Getting Thrown in Jail? It's a theological work, answering those who say that the church should not be involved in politics or that we should retreat. I encourage you to get it. In fact, get one and give it to your pastor.